Let me ask you the basic question, the most logical question. What is bliss? How would you want to perhaps define bliss? English is a wonderful language, just like maybe Sanskrit, that every word has its own connotation and nuance, and the richer your language, the more expressive you can be. And if you can, there's a place for using all types of. It might appear that a clue and a hint are synonyms, but there's a place for using a hint and there's a place for using the word clue, or there's a place to use the word idea and there's a place to use the word notion. So it appears like synonyms. In school it is taught as synonyms, but there is a nuance. So let us understand the nuance behind this word bliss. What do you think is a bliss?
State of ease.
Okay, a state of ease is one possibility. Okay, let's note some answers down. So, each of us could have our own definitions also, but we'll try and come to a generic one. Okay, a state of ease.
Flowing with life.
Going with life.
Flowing.
Oh, flowing with life.
Joyfully.
You added joyfully to it?
Mm.
Okay. Yes.
Undisturbed.
Being undisturbed. Yes. Nice.
It is one of the names of God, Satchidanand.
Right.
That's the ultimate peaceful, calm happiness.
That's what I want, yeah. The
Satchidanand,
peace,
that
calm, and happiness.
Yes. God is bliss, so we are all
God is
striving
bliss.
for happiness.
Yes.
So in like Sanskrit, they say Anand has no
Yes.
opposite.
Right.
Sukh has Dukh.
Right.
English, there are opposites.
Right. So
But
the
then
word
there's
bliss
one,
is
yeah,
opposite
which
bliss.
has no opposite state.
It is
Ananda.
free of opposites.
Free of opposites.
Yes. Okay, it is oppositeless. Yes.
I guess the feeling of being a 5-year-old.
Okay. So you call it what, exuberance or what?
Joy.
Innocence.
Innocence. What is
Childlike.
your connotation? When you say 5-year-old, because a 5-year-old is innocent, exuberant, against so many things.
It's like innocence.
Yeah. Okay. So we are going to, by and large, discuss two components. They belong to these categories. I feel, what bliss is about. I don't know, I've not read it anywhere, but I feel that it has two elements. One is what Rahul shared, being undisturbed. So there is an element of stillness which is involved in bliss. Stillness. Silence is also a similar word, but stillness I find has more nuance. It gives you a picture in your mind. Something still. What we call sthita prajna. Prajna जो स्थित हो चुकी है. Still.
Sometimes in meditation,
Yes.
I feel like there's a motor chalti na, whirring, that WHIRRING.
Yes.
That something has stopped, and
Yeah.
there's just stillness.
Yes.
What you said, stillness.
Right.
The whirring has stopped. There's no
Right.
sound, I don't know what, and this utter stillness.
Right.
Feel that
Precisely.
at times.
Precisely. So, like the bed of the ocean and not the waves. The ocean bed, that is stillness. So, one part of bliss is this stillness. Another part of bliss is, maybe from these answers, so this stillness comes closer to this peace, calm, happiness, maybe even innocence, and maybe even ease for that matter, or flowing with life. Okay. The other part of bliss, and that is why bliss is not just stillness, but there is an element of joy. if you look at the word bliss, there's an element of joy also in it. And this stillness, the attribute is, it is about your non-reactivity. You know, a negative way of defining the word. कि reactivity तुम्हारा plateau हो गया पूरा, you know, जो ये spikes थे वो सब plateau हो गए, you know. और the joy is, that joy is almost a contentment, which is the closest word which I always find is, it is almost nectar-like. I don't know if you get it. It is like nectar. You know, there is actually from the pituitary gland, there is something called as a bindu which is dropping. You know, and it feels like nectar. It almost, and there's no way, मतलब कोई लड्डू का स्वाद कैसे बताओ तुम? So if you have meditated profoundly whenever, you would have realized that there is some nectar-like thing, you know, which you cannot actually further describe in words.
There's the chemical that gets released is called DMT.
Yes.
For the DMT, people pay n amount of money, substance abuse.
Sure.
They go to Peru, there's a place in South
Yes.
America, and they pay a bomb because you get it out of plant extracts. It's a
Right.
natural process, but
Right.
very rare and very expensive.
Sure.
So that's
Yeah.
the chemical DMT, which is very nectar-like.
DMT.
Oh.
DMT, yeah. You're so right.
What's
It
the,
is
he wants to know the
nectar-like.
full form.
DMT is methylene something.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Take me if you bring me.
We'll go together.
Yeah, but you can find the Peru within yourself, and I can promise you that. Yeah. So there is an element of contentment in that joy. You know, it is not the typical fleeting joy we talk about. जो आया और चला गया. What you like to use the word pleasure for it. You know, so it is not that fleeting thing. It is like a joy which is innate and which is there's an element of contentment and nectar-like feeling to it. You know, this is what bliss is more or less about. Okay.